Hello everyone, we got more news. Listen to this right here from Crypto Knowledge. Guys, this is exactly why the XRP holders will become wealthy at one point in time, right? Listen to this right here. Quote, Ripple executives and former executives have publicly stated that XRP was not designed for retail investors. Oh, you don't say. Is that why they want you out, right? Come on, guys. All the proof is right there. These Ripple executives have stated that XRP was not designed to pay for a cup of coffee. Now, why? Right? That's probably another coin's job, not XRP's role, right? Probably as XLM or something. But listen to this. Because XRP is meant for bigger and better things, right? Like targeting all the money, basically. Working with the banks, right? Not only that, guys, working with different nations and countries. Remember what we talked about before. XRP is currency agnostic, right? Meaning XRP is not biased to one specific location in the world, right? Meaning any country around the world, nation, can use XRP and the XRP ledger, to say the least. Guys, we know where the world is heading towards, but most people are just too stubborn to even notice and ignorant, right? To really see what's happening. Remember what the Riddlers told us. To take advantage of this opportunity, guys. Keep your eye on the prize and take advantage of it. If it's going to happen, right? If it's going to happen anyways, why not take advantage of the opportunity? Because it is already set in stone, guys. Come on. Instead, it was designed for the banks and money service providers. It says it right there. What? Designed for banks. Guys, it's all about these central bankers. Ripple's partner with them. We know this. When two worlds collide, right? The old financial system, should we say the current financial system, and the new financial system that's up on the horizon. A new world is born, right? But before we do head into that reset, what do we see right here? The black swan isn't that stocks collapsed over the last 6 months. The black swan isn't that bonds collapsed over the last 6 months. The black swan is that they both collapse at the same time. If you understand this, always remember what Gregory Mannarino stated. That keep your eye on the 10-year yield, right? Chart. Because if you see that chart spike up uncontrollably, that means the collapse is here. Nowhere but here, guys, right? It's not soon, it's literally here. Be prepared. We already know what's going to take place with the economy, right? We already know this, guys. They tell you in plain sight before it actually takes place, right? That's why Mr. Poole stated it's all a simulation. That's why the Riddlers post things before it actually happens. Because they probably need to. Extensions, Now, we do see some correlation with Tether as well. Some weird stuff is happening. Tether market cap down another $400 million as we see. Whoop, all the way. Guys, what's happening? This just means people are leaving Tether for other stablecoins, crypto, or cashing out. It's expected, right? But at the end, guys, I'll be wary. Just in case. You never know, right? UST went down, and some people thought it was the best stablecoin, right? But it imploded on itself. It collapsed, guys. So just be wary, to say the least. Now, Crypto Whale tweet breaking. SEC has denied Grayscale's application to convert its 13.5 billion Bitcoin trust into a Bitcoin ETF, citing Tether fraud and price manipulation as reasons why. There we go, guys. The proof is right there. Manipulative activity involving stablecoins, right? Quote unquote stablecoins, including Tether. Guys, fraud and manipulation at Bitcoin trading platforms. There we go, guys. SEC cites Tether fraud. Wow. All the proof is right there. This is why Tether has to go before the new financial system is born, right? Wow. Gary, what a great commodity, right, Gary? Gary, where is he? Another connection right here. 2021, In this same interview, Grunfest says it's only a matter of time for USDT Tether. Listen very carefully.
Looking at it carefully, there really is no such thing as a trustless system. The issue is, whom do you trust for what purpose, right? And let's go to Bitcoin, okay? Sure, you don't have to trust the United States government, but what you don't realize is you're trusting the Chinese government, right? Why do I say? Wait a minute. When they invented Bitcoin, did anybody say, I tell you what, we're going to structure this at the end of the day in about 10 years, the Chinese government is going to have de facto control over Bitcoin? No. Why does the Chinese government, in my view, have de facto control over Bitcoin? Simple. There are these operations that are called miners, right? The miners, as a practical matter, run and replicate the blockchains, okay? And in order to be an efficient miner, what you need today is to have specialized chips. These are ASICs chips, and these chips, the other thing that you need is cheap electricity, because Bitcoin is an electricity hog. When you have to solve the algorithmic puzzle that leads to the replication of the database, you use a tremendous amount of energy. So you couldn't do this here in Silicon Valley because PG&E is going to charge you too much for the electricity.
And then shut it off right.
Right, exactly right. I was going to say, assuming you can get the electricity, okay? So what happened in a way that the founders of Bitcoin did not anticipate, and here's the key thing, the founders of Bitcoin are much better mathematicians than they are social engineers or political scientists. It may be, all right, that the founders of Bitcoin are mathematical geniuses, but if so, in my view, they are idiot savants. All right, fantastic at crypto, but in terms of understanding how the world would.
There we go, guys. It's game over for Bitcoin, and it's game over for Tether itself, right? We already know why they created Bitcoin, guys. It's because they wanted people to get comfortable with digital money, right? Breaking Bitcoin bear market has resulted in over 80,000 metric tons of CO2 pollution being avoided each day as mining network activity plunges. There we go, guys. Bitcoin energy consumption, right? We just talked about it. He just talked about it in the video, guys. This is why Bitcoin has to go. Or unless it gets saved miraculously, right? But quickly, I did want to give a shout out that I am doing a 30 XRP giveaway on my NFT project page right there, Phoenix Reborn. I'll have the first link down below so you guys can participate. It's pretty simple right there. Now, not only that, guys, from David Schwartz, excited to announce the release of CLIO 1.0, which significantly improves the scalability of access to XRP ledger data. It doesn't matter how quickly and cheaply the ledger can reach finality if you can't support massive numbers of queries from wallets, exchanges, and explorers, right? Basically, more improvements. It's happening, guys, day by day, right? Month by month, year by year. Nothing can stop this train. Now, institutional investors tweet out, Ripple vs. SEC lawsuit will end in April 2023. I mean, this account has been right a few different times, right? I've been noticing. We could see, honestly, but I do believe it's still this year, guys. Especially if the collapse takes place, right? It has to be this year. Well, calls us tweet out, 3 Arrow Capital long liquidation, everything at 20K. Wow. They got liquidated, guys. Didn't Kevin O'Leary stated that some big hedge fund, big player, or institution needs to get liquidated in order for crypto to find the bottom? And look what took place. Perhaps we have already found the bottom, guys. Obviously not financial advice, but because everyone and their dogs are expecting for lower and lower and lower and lower and lower and lower prices. They want people out before it begins, right? The reason why we're seeing this crash happening, it's because of what? To try to get retail out. To try to make retail sell their investments, right? Their digital assets, not financial advice. But I'm just holding at this point. The bear bullets, 2 years and the SEC hasn't found anything on Ripple. I want to see what happens when Tether, Celsius, Do Kwon, BlockFi, and others get sued, right? It's going to be a S show at that point, guys. We already know how it's going to end. Now, Last but not least, Mr. Intuitive has tweeted out, I see some of my warriors getting nervous about Ripple's future, etc. Stay the course, right? Mr. I will keep walking to the finish line, guys. It's all about what? Perseverance, guys. Don't give up, because probably even one day, even overnight or one single day can change the outcome of the future forever, right? But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, please leave a like, subscribe, so if you very much. It's an amazing day, and you guys, see ya.